Welcome back to Mind Pump TV, guys. I'm your host, Danny Matranga, and today I'm going to show you a single leg stand-up or a single leg squat from a bench. It's a fantastic exercise for hitting the quads. You're also going to get quite a bit of the glute if you cue it correctly. And it's a great progression for stability. It also presents as a way to work your way towards a pistol squat. Some people are into doing exercises like that. But I think it's an overall great exercise with a ton of utility. So let's dive into it and I'll show you how to do it. All right, so setup for this exercise is actually quite simple, and execution is where it gets a little bit more complex. So for a setup, I want you flat on a bench with about 2/3 of your leg off of the bench. So right about where the crease of your butt is arguably where I would start for most people. If you're a little bit taller or shorter, you might need to adjust, but for most people, this is a fine setup. Now, I don't like to start with my shin vertical on this exercise. I find it makes it too challenging. I actually like to pull my foot back just a little bit, give myself some assistance, let my quad do a little work. From there, I like to start with both feet, one foot out in extension, or one leg out in extension, and then both arms out so I can use a counter swing. So from here, I like to push solely through the foot that's behind me, use my arms to drive up, and then control my body on the way down. This is where the money is on this exercise, is on the eccentric, right? I'm driving up with my quad, but I'm loading up my posterior chain in my hip when I sit back and controlling the eccentric as much as I can. I don't want to rush through it, right? I don't want to go so slow that it almost becomes like a 10-second eccentric. I want to get some repetitions in here, but I don't want to rush it. So if this is too difficult, one thing you can do is you can actually use the off foot as well as the arm swing, pushing with a slight knee bend through the heel of this foot as well as the heel of this foot. Get a little extra help. That would be the most regressed version possible. But beyond this, it's pretty simple, right? Setting up with a vertical shin, then we move the heel back about 1.5 inches, extend the off leg, arms in front, use a counter swing to help yourself up, control yourself on the way down, a lot of quad on the way up, and then you load up those glutes and hamstrings. You'll feel those quite a bit on the way down. Now, because this is a body weight exercise, you might want to try some higher repetition training volume. Anywhere between 12 to 20 repetitions should be okay. As for progressions, you could, with time, incorporate perhaps holding a dumbbell in the hand and eliminating the arm swing. That would be a way to progress, right? If you eliminate the arm swing, you're going to take momentum out. And if you hold a dumbbell, of course, you're going to be adding external load. Then you might want to perhaps lower the repetition range and progress from a volume and load standpoint. But this isn't an exercise that's ever going to replace heavy axial loaded exercises like squats and deadlifts. It works great at the end of a workout as a metabolic stress type exercise, or perhaps at the beginning as a stability primer. You're going to feel the gluteus medius quite a bit coming down, especially as you try to stabilize the hip. At least that's what I found working with the clients that I've worked with. I like this exercise quite a bit. So I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you have any questions about how to incorporate the single leg squat or the single leg stand up into your routine, make sure to drop them in the comments below. Like the video and be sure to subscribe to Mind Pump TV. Thank you. Have an awesome day.